Hey, what is up everyone? I'm playing Black Ops 2. Now, I'm really gonna try not to let my emotions, get out of control here, but something has frustrated me. It's been frustrating me for a little while actually, and I'm really in the mood to have a rant about this. But before I get onto rant, I just want to apologise for not making any videos recently. You probably picked that up. The reason I haven't made any videos, I've said in the past that I basically am the #1 ranked player on Black Ops 2. You can Google it, do what you want. Basically, I've been training some people in Black Ops 2, trying to get their skill level up so they're nearly as good as me. They probably will never be as good as me, but anyway, I really want to rant about this because I'm sick and tired. I spoke about the Xbox One and the PlayStation 4 in the past. I spoke about the PlayStation 4. I told you it was a pile of poo, how it's a terrible console, how it's got so many failings that the Xbox One is going to deliver on. And it's up to you. If you want to, go out and spend your money on a PlayStation 4, don't say I didn't warn you, okay? And I did it for people's benefit. Anyway, I've been looking at the comments and a lot of people have been saying, skip getting a next generation console together. Get a gaming PC if you haven't got a gaming PC already. And there's this kind of like snobbery when it comes to gaming PCs. I don't really see the appeal in gaming PCs. Okay, I'm dying because someone is using an aimbot again. It's so frustrating. It really annoys me. I mean, if you're going to play the game, play it properly. I'm sorry, I shouldn't really raise my voice. I'm really sorry. It just really annoys me. It gets me emotional. But anyway, I'm getting a bit sick and tired of the kind of snobbery around gaming PCs. And I will tell you now, don't bother with a gaming PC, okay? I really don't understand why people have to keep going on about gaming PCs. Now I'm owning people. Yeah, who's the daddy now? You sluts. Well, he was laying down. He's obviously a camping little bitch. Right. A gaming PC's pointless, okay? Okay, a PlayStation 4 is a terrible console, but at least you get a gaming controller with it, okay? It might not be the best controller with the PlayStation 4. It's going to slip out your hands, like I've mentioned in the past. And the reason I say it's going to slip out your hands is because it's just too small, okay? I like the nice bigness of the Xbox 360 controller. The Xbox One controller looks superb. They've really put a lot of effort into the Xbox One controller. You just know it's going to be a classic controller. It's going to be up there with the Atari Jaguar controller, which was fantastic, and a number of other ones. The Mega Drive controller, that was pretty good. Anyway, with a PC, let's say you buy a racing game, okay? You don't even get a control pad with the PC. Okay, you end up pressing buttons to do a racing game. For instance, you might select one key to accelerate, one key to brake, and then you use the direction things on the keyboard so you can sort of steer your car and all that. Hope you get what I'm getting at. I mean, why would you want to do that? How does that make PC superior? I mean, you're not even using a control pad. How are you going to get precise handling in a racing game by using the keyboard? Okay, I don't understand it. This is the mentality of these PC gamers. Okay, this is purely my opinion. I know it's my opinion, but I just said sick and tired of these PC people out there telling people not to buy gaming consoles because the PC is superior. It isn't superior because you're not using a control pad to even do a racing game, for example. Let's say about a first-person shooter game on a PC, okay? You've got to use a keyboard and mouse. Now, that is absolutely terrible. I mean, how are you going to get control with a keyboard and mouse? I'm using a control pad at the moment, and this is the way games were designed. This is why the original Ataris come with a control pad. They didn't come with a keyboard and mouse. Okay, that's why, you didn't see the Sega Mega Drive having a keyboard and mouse. You didn't see the PlayStation having a keyboard and mouse, even though it's terrible. You didn't see the Xbox series having a keyboard and mouse. No other thing, apart from the PC, has had a keyboard and mouse. Yeah, it's fine if you're doing spreadsheets. It's fine if you're doing databases. It's fine if you're in, an office environment. It's great for that. But don't come and dictate to us console gamers how superior it is for first-person shooter games and other, games out there, because it clearly isn't. Okay, it clearly isn't. You're using a keyboard and mouse that is terrible to game on. I'm sorry guys, I'm just getting a bit emotional here. I really wanted to rant about this because it's been playing on my mind, and I'm really sorry that I have raised my voice, but it's purely my opinion. You're entitled to have your opinion down below, okay? And this brings me to another thing. let's say you are gaming on a PC. I mean, I gave up on PCs a long time ago. I've got a Mac now, okay? Okay, you are paying more for a Mac, but there's things that Mac does better. You don't get viruses on a Mac, for one thing. You don't get viruses. Well, you typically don't get viruses. You may have had like, a few viruses out there, but it's not very common, okay? You know, you're basically immune to viruses, Trojans, stuff like that. You go on a PC, you know, you're going to get infected. You don't even have to be going on to some of them, like, you know, naughty sites out there, okay? You don't even have to be doing that. And you can still get infected on your PC. It doesn't matter if you've got the best antivirus. It's the way PCs are. They just get infected a lot. We all know this. And that's the thing with Macs. Macs are reliable. You know, you turn on a Mac, okay, everything seems to work. How did he kill me? He's using a name bot, clearly. You know, Macs, you turn them on and everything just works. That's what people want out of their computer. You can even game on a Mac, and the gaming is so much better. Like I said, I had an older PC. I mentioned this in another video. I played Crysis. I put it on the lowest settings, and my Intel HD graphics couldn't even play it on low settings without single-digit frames per second. It was like a slideshow, and I had all these people saying, oh, yeah, get a PC, you know, it's so much superior. So why am I getting such poor performance? Okay, that was from like a top-of-the-range game, Crysis, okay? And I'd hate to think what the other Crysis games are like. And not only that, you know, Crysis is a complete Halo rip-off. Okay, so it's not even a fun game. And it really does annoy me. I don't understand all this PC stuff. I got a Mac. You know, I played some games on my Mac, and things just run fine. You know, they run pretty much out of the box, so to speak. You know, there's very little technical knowledge, and I had brilliant frames per second. Macs are so much better than PC. I don't know why people are wasting their time with PCs anymore. I really don't understand. Not only are you getting all these viruses, Trojans out there that are going to target you, you've got all these things where things don't work properly. You get overheating, particularly if you use an AMD processor, although Intel are... You have to buy decent cooling, okay? You know, you can't even just use normal cooling. You have to buy this decent cooling. You have to overclock it so you can get more than single-digit frames per second, and I don't understand it. Okay, I don't understand it. On a console, you put your game in, it runs. Okay, it runs perfectly. Even on a PlayStation 4, although it's going to be quite crappy. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.